Just a few days ago, we were in the desert of Nevada and we were already putting on our sideshow. Now, um, I was talking to everyone else that one night about our show that was gonna be coming in a few days. So I told them that we should set up camp here in the desert and we start on our own side attraction. Well, not everyone disagreed on being in the desert because the desert was hot and we were closer to Nevada, or like a few something hours away, I guess.
Excuse me, honey.
Yes,
How long are we gonna be here in the desert for?
we're gonna be here for like probably a couple of days.
Like how many?
14 because we're gonna be here for 2 weeks.
And when are we going to Las Vegas?
That's the biggest question because I have no idea when we're gonna go yet.
Okay. Um, Question.
Yes.
How many shows are we gonna have?
Let's see. So for the box office, we're gonna sell like I don't know, at least I don't know, maybe like well for each person probably $20.
$20?
Well, yeah, and for the kids it's free.
A what?
Well, some shows I would say they're gonna be for the kids. The other ones are gonna be for the adults.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. To be honest, was I really happy with this in the beginning? No, not really. I wasn't really happy with the show and everything. So I wasn't really happy with this idea. Well, this is another thing that I told Cal. Cal, you do realize that this show is gonna be big, right?
Yeah.
Do we have to be on stage?
I'm sorry, what? So the twins wanted to know why should they be on stage because they were just asking me why do they have to be on stage. I'm like, well, for the people to see, of course. I don't think they like getting stared at by other people because they told me that ever since they first started meeting me, and they said that they don't like to be surrounded by people. And I said, well, no, you guys, the people are not going to make fun of you. I'm like, the people are here to see you. Well, this is what I said to them. So look, guys, the people are here to see you, not to make fun of you.
Yeah, but we don't like people looking at us. Yeah. We actually don't like people looking at us because we're a type of breed, and we do not like people looking at us or watching us and then laughing at us. Yeah, that's right. So we try to tell her that.
Come on, guys, it's the biggest show coming up, and trust me, after that we're gonna move to Coney Island.
Oh, please don't tell me this.
And then, well, I was thinking maybe Coney Island, maybe a little sooner, so we can go to Florida.
Yeah, isn't that like a couple of hours?
Yeah, it is far from Nevada.
And we're gonna go in the big RV.
Yeah, but we have to set up camp here because, well, because we're gonna have to hit the road.
Oh.
I was telling these people that we were gonna perform in Coney Island for the next few years, but for now in Nevada until we have our show sooner or later in the next few days. We're gonna make some shows on September probably, um, for to get more people and to get more audiences. So here's the more that I was telling them, guys. We're gonna have a lot of people and a lot of kids showing up to watch the show. Any questions?
Yes, I have a question.
What?
How many people are coming?
Well, let's see. We might not have a lot of people, so we might have like at least 5 people coming
Why?
because not many people come to sideshows. Now, a little fact on this: the reason why there hasn't been that much sideshows coming around is because not many of them are not many of them are available. You see, There are a few places where they have sideshows, but not that many have been around since. Well, to be honest, because all sideshows just um, just haven't appeared recently, and the reason why they haven't appeared is it's probably because maybe not many people come to like shows, or maybe not people really want to see any sort of shows that have to do with like people or so and so. Back in the years of like where P.T. Barnum first started his own sideshow, in the beginning he had a lot of people coming to visit him at his sideshow. He had probably something about what 55 or 60 shows, I guess. So they had store swallowers, they had the bearded lady, they had the fat lady, they had the Siamese twins, they had Lizard Man, they had Pinheads, and they had other um well, they had other shows for kids. Like they had a few girl shows, few guy shows, few clown shows, a few freak shows. Well, for freaks, and a few sword swallower shows. So that was like probably about 7 or 6 different shows for kids. There could have been shows that were for adults, and then there were some shows that were for the kids. The clowns would entertain the kids, and then there was a girls' fashion show where they were each different girl will show up on stage, and they'll get the fame as well. But since none of the shows haven't been that great for other people, instead they just wanted to see more other different kinds of shows. When we had the sword swallowers, um, probably back in those days, we might have been stunned about how people used to swallow swords back in the days. Because back in the days when they had sword swallowers, it had to be people who, in the beginning, could take their life to a bigger risk. Yeah, because they said that the sword goes all the way inside of the throat, all the way to the belly. Now, guys, sword swallowing is dangerous. Do not ever try it at home. Do not ever do it at home. Don't. Because it's the most dangerous thing that you could actually do to yourself, and you cause yourself at risk. Now, there has been a thing about something called the blockhead, which is basically a guy who stuck a needle in his nose and he hits the needle with a mallet or a hammer. Now, that could have hurt a lot. These shows have been around since a few decades, with different other types of shows that were coming on and on. Probably Florida has had millions of people. Probably New York and some other places, or like Ohio, they probably might have had a lot of shows. Anyways, about talking about this, I ended up telling the whole gang that we were gonna do a show in the next few days, but none of them actually agreed because they don't really want to be on show business that much.
Honey, I don't think we should be in show business.
Why?
We're gonna get stared at. Yeah, we don't. When we don't feel comfortable around people.
But guys, it's a big show.
Yeah, but a big show with a lot of with a lot of people. I mean, trust me, it's not that good. Remember that last time? I mean, we went to the museum, right?
Yeah.
We paid like how much?
$80.
Yeah, probably like $80 we paid just to see that dumb museum, the one that was faked.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that again. So now we're just gonna start our own sideshow oddities from now on. So the more people we get, like for show business, we're gonna hire somebody more sooner who can do a good show, a good performance that they can get a whole crowd of people.
And who'll be coming soon?
Well, who knows? That's the biggest question. How many are or what person is gonna come in through our doors next week or so, in the next few months, or when. Who knows when that's gonna happen?
Question.
Yes.
Um, are we gonna have a lot of food stands?
Well, people don't only come for the food. They also go for the shows. Now here's the thing. People want show business. They don't want just only one show. They probably want more shows than that. People want to see more curiosities. They want to see more mystery. They want to see like taxidermy creatures that have been sold on to each other, or freaks in jars, and or animals in jars. Now the whole thing with the sideshow business is that because decades ago, when P.T. Barnum started the circus a few years ago, I guess, um, they um, they had tons of people visiting. But the thing is that, well, more larger crowds came in probably every day in the box office, or probably every week or so. A lot of people ended up showing up. And the guys will be like, step right up, come see the biggest show of them all. We got all types of freaks. We got people who are big, small, fat, round, or tall or skinny, right? They always had those types of shows back probably in the 1800s, where sideshows were an actual thing, and then during the 40s, 30s, 50s, probably around 60s. Who knows if there has been a sideshow nowadays, because they haven't been around since these years. Now, I was telling the whole group that if we perform in Florida, we would have larger crowds of people coming in and out. But for the show box, or for the ticket box office, whatever, we would have had at least, I don't know, at least 100 people coming in, and then paying like 20 or 15 something dollars. But I just want to make everything at least $20. Not that expensive, because I'm not. This is not a scheme that I have. No, not originally.
So I have a question.
What?
Um, I'm just pretty unsure about this.
Is that a feeling or is that a question?
That's a feeling.
Wasn't this a question?
Not really.
So y'all know when the next show is, right?
It's like in the next few weeks.
Starting probably in September.
I don't know about this. I don't feel good about being on the show, but I guess I will be in the show. Oh, me too. I want to perform as a strongman.
Okay. I'm gonna put you guys in a type of position. Beak,
Yes,
you are gonna perform the sword swallowing.
but didn't you just say that that's dangerous?
We're gonna practice. Cody, you're gonna start with the fire breathing.
What?
Yes, it's true. In the few sideshows, they have the fire breathing and the sword swallowing, as I've been told. To them, yes, they they had the fire breathing people, which they used to, like, I guess, light a match of some kind, and they used to swallow the fire, and then they used to blow out the fire like that. It's not really easy doing it. It takes a lot of practice. Yes. Is it dangerous? Yes, it is. It is dangerous.
How do I have to practice this?
Yeah, but it will take a couple of days to practice the fire breathing and the sword swallowing. The twins,
Yes.
you guys are gonna perform something new, something radical.
Like what?
That's the problem, because I have to give you guys some ideas that hopefully you guys like. What about some type of magic act or something?
That's the problem. We don't have any magicians who perform on stage.
Or clowns who can entertain kids or adults to make them laugh. Probably back in like World War II, there was no way to make the kids laugh or cry. Um, not even to scare the socks out of people and shows much. after World War II, because then because supposedly because of because of the war going on, and not everybody was happy about the war that was coming on. So I guess not that many shows were going on those couple of years. They might have they might have been still. The women were put off to work, and the guys will just fight in the war. So what do you guys think? Should we guys just have our own show? I guess this is gonna be our first and very our first show. How many times did you say first? 3. You said it 4 times. I did not. I was hoping that we were gonna have like more hundreds of people. Oh yeah, and let me show you the whole entire campsite. So right here we have the big tent, the big top. Right here, we haven't used this spot yet because this might be a food stand probably for hot dogs or popcorn or so. Right over there, that's our RV. We all sleep in it. Now I know what you're thinking. Do we fit? Yes. We're all gonna fit all this whole entire thing and move it out. For some reason, yeah, this is gonna be a lot of work. But hopefully in the next like few days, yeah, we can get this all moved. Apparently. But we're gonna be here in Nevada probably for like a couple of days maybe. Right? This is Nevada? No. I was actually wrong. This is not Nevada. It's where? Death Valley, California. Oh yeah, that's right. We're still in California. I think you said we're in Nevada. Well, somewhere closer to Nevada. Oh. So I guess this is the show where it's gonna end. Um, yeah, I think this show is gonna have a lot of controversy in the next few days. Let's go back to camp. All right, people. Well, it's time for us to at least rest because in the next few days we're gonna have our first show. But before that, I want to hire some people. And who's the next person you're gonna hire? That's the question that I can't answer yet until we accept some people. What about the show box or whatever? You mean the ticket office? Yeah, that stuff. I already talked about the ticket office. Okay. And how much money are we gonna make? That depends. Probably $200 maybe for one night. Yeah, that's not enough. Cody, because we still haven't had our first show yet. We still gotta wait. For real? Well, we have to wait. Is anybody getting a hot feeling? I'm hot in here. Pinnacles were outside. You were not inside of anywhere. Yeah, but Cal, this is Death Valley. No, this is the middle of Nevada. So, like, we're in the desert. Yeah. I told her that. I think we're just gonna cut it here. Um. Oh yeah, you guys like those pretty lights? I know, but they're not Christmas lights. They're just lights. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Yeah, I know. You're gonna be thinking we're celebrating Christmas earlier on what, on August? No, we don't celebrate Christmas right now. Only until December. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to end it here. Okay, well, that's the end of the show. Alright, get off. Let's go take a rest. Oh, I need a break.